this nigga doing? Yeah. Yeah. Huh? Shit, you still might be.
NFL football has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Las Vegas Raiders. And no run back on the opening kickoff.
I'm just calling anything so you can run some time off. Yeah. Alright. I'm running a quarter. So you can run right up the middle.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Of course, they had the option.
It was because it kept saying my LAN cable was mine. It was saying the LAN cable wasn't connected. I played a game in this little league I got against the CPU. It didn't cut off, so hopefully we good.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
I should have just went. If it do it again, I'm just gonna go to Wi-Fi. I don't like playing on Wi-Fi. I know.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first
went to
and
prevent.
10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. Johnson with a burst, a first down or more. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bouncing out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the
I got
edge
them.
and make sure
I
no
put
one
them
from the
all
outside
on.
can spill the play before he gets there.
Back of the end zone, could he get
Hey,
his
you
feet
suck.
down? No, it's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, and that'll bring up
Yo.
second down.
Not the
Oh,
desired
damn.
outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
Go ahead. I got him. He should be. I got him in the.
And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for.
Bro, I can't. It's not letting me click on him like that. Just throw the damn ball. What is you doing? Who you throwing it to?
Play action. Now Kaepernick. This will be caught at Samuel. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Don't miss the extra point.
With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they have the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Out as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. No return for Ayuk. That'll be a touchback.
I'm about to punt it right back to you. Oh, wait. Hold on. I made a mistake and hit the button. So I'm going to run this play. I hope don't nobody get hurt on this one.
Jones breaking from the
contact. I'm about to punt it.
And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle made here at the 36. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. First down, Philadelphia. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's Hill on the return. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
All right. All right.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't
get caught looking
ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Who you throwing it to? No, I don't, man. Hey, whatever you want to do, however player want to play it, I'll play it. I don't like restarts.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. For as big and strong as some of these guys
are, you are not about to play that. Are you crazy? I had the ball and actually was
that was incredible.
Man, this league where coordinators worry so much
man, you weren't about to put that, man.
Blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff. They have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best play is just open the schoolyard. You look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And if you're wondering just how fast he was going, next gen
I ain't gonna use the excuse like I was distracted. I shouldn't even played it, but
on as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Yeah. Cause she was on my head and all this, but she was gonna let me play it. That wasn't the problem. It's just I hate rushing like that. All right, let's go. Now we it's a game. Let's go ahead and do what we do.
The Eagles offense set to begin
the same scenario this other one.
In a good size hole here, and a good size hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that one or two guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Snap comes to Murray at 1. Flush to his right. Looking for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Murray, eluding the pressure right. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. Touchdown, Eagles.
Way to get in there, baby.
Jared Cook, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
Let's go.
And the Eagles are back within a score.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. Here's Richie James on the return. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, Kaepernick. And going deep for Hill. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's on the Pro Bowl guard, Joel Bitonio. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Winds up and lets it go for
Man,
Samuel.
this
Oh, and a bad
all nigga doing is running the streets.
Picked off at the 21. So
what kind of bullshit is that?
Continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
On first down, Jones. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Murray going to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Marshall. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. They'll roll him out right. And it's
look at this.
He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Rolling to his right. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Yeah.
I need you to check Kara's work.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Throwing now is Murray. Forced out to his left. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. Now the toss to Jones, running right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works very well there. Big people out in front, being physical, and they pick up a 1st down.
Murray going to fire one out wide. Touchdown! Justin Watson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Four yards remain for second down. Running from the gun, Johnson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick. Jerry Tillery just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. To throw, Kaepernick. Caught, Kelsey, left side. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. The first carry for Josh Adams. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and...
Now a play fake. Kaepernick. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Easy. Tighten up. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check it.
Now a handoff. Johnson. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Switch.
Here's Kaepernick. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown.
He caught that over 2 of them.
Monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders have taken the lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come
sometimes man be mercy.
Because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make the these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure
I
something
can't hear. It was two of them, though. Both of them jumped for the ball. He caught it.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Amazing.
Signaled for and taken successfully.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Murray. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Here's Murray. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the...
And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Oh, we got him.
There, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Now for the point after. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Ties the game at 21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fields this way up at the 17. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And following the pick-6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Right there, 54. Let's go,
On play action, it's Kaepernick. He's going to let it go again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And 2 of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
On play action, it's Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
And the Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Murray steps away. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. The Eagles send out their punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. And this returnable for Hill. It'll be 37 yards there on the play. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 46-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
Oh, come on.
Complete on the deep ball. Darnell Mooney, the target there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Kaepernick will try again on 2nd down. And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. On play action, it's Kaepernick. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. To throw is Murray. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Marshall, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's second and 10. Murray now. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On second down, it's Jones. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
They'll go again to Jones. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. You can't block me. You can't block me. Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check Mike 54.
Kaepernick now on first down. The tight end, Kelsey, has it over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down. A first down carry here for Johnson. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go deep. Hey, alert 3. Alert 3. Check 9. Check 9.
They go to Johnson again. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That second down play nets a -4.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. To throw is Kaepernick. He finds his man Johnson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
Kaepernick now to throw.
Oh,
And
come on, baby.
Incomplete. That very near
Come
the
on.
pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
54. You got nothing.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. Touchdown,
That was
Raiders.
good.
That's caught. Kerryon Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Murray off play action. For Marshall, that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Listen.
3 yards remain for second down.
Make you get out of here.
Here's Murray. That'll be complete to Cook. And some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Raiders' 40-yard line.
Flushed out right. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And Cook has it left side. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Murray. He'll buy some time right. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Brandon Ayuk with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it.
For the extra point.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Point after, right down the middle. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And deep in his own territory, he calls up the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return.
That might get overturned.
I
think he was down.
Now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. In just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Matt Judon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. To throw, Kaepernick. It's Kelsey on the ground. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
The Raiders on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Working from the gun. It's Kaepernick. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's the Raiders punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And he's got some space here. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles could be on their way to a 5-2 start.
My stream is up, and I sit far away from my Ethernet, bro.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
I ain't never. Go look at my stream. I'm sitting there. I'm playing. I'm not going to quit at 14-0 in the first quarter. First of all, I ain't never quit a game.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run
well,
up and
that I agree. That's why I hate restarts, but
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
it changes the game.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
What?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistent.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Brian Poole. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Play fake. Murray. They'll roll him out right. He looks for Ayuk again. This time he's got him. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Kyler Murray taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
I don't know. I just took off the other way. You got that escape artist shit up there.
22 points.
Raiders 27.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
now Murray, he bootlegs it. Rolling to his right. Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, what's up? Check Mike.
To throw, Kaepernick. Out to the flat here for Johnson. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. And he drops it incomplete. Their struggles continue here.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Kaepernick, got to have this one. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 15. And the return will stop right around the 25. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Flush to his right. Murray has the first down and more. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Melvin Ingram in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Murray rolling to his left.
He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray sliding out of the pocket. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Murray sets to throw on fourth. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. Picked off at about the 31. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down
Good game, Ryan.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. One final try for Kaepernick. We've seen this before. Eluding the pressure right. Connecting with Hill. And some room to maneuver. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big offensive explosion helped leading them